Okay, so my ends are all cut off. They're all over my desk, as you can see. Kind of. There you go. So I'm gonna get rid of those. And then the next thing I'm gonna do, let me get rid of these obviously. And yes, there's always wire on my floor. I sweep in here pretty regularly. So with this tree, I'm going to be putting it in this big ring here. So this is going to be a wall-mounted tree. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tape, and I'm going to tape right here, and I typically tape the top too because I don't like to get snagged on it. And the reason why I do that is because when I'm making my roots, I don't want to be pulling anything through from the top. It just makes it a little bit easier for me, and it's much easier to handle, and it doesn't get caught on me or my clothes or anything like that. So this tape is biting me. Okay. So take some tape. I'm just gonna go around. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'll go around like that. And then I'm gonna go around the top. Again, it doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just enough to cover it so it doesn't get snagged on me. And I showed you I cut off down here. I don't do the same thing with the top because the top doesn't necessarily matter. And you'll see why eventually when I get there. Like I said, it does not have to be pretty. Take it up like that. Okay. You'll have to forgive my hands. My hands are not the prettiest things in the world, I know. I have wicked arthritis in my hands, but this seems to help, honestly. Artwork has always helped me with that. So, put my ring off to the side, and now I'm going to give you a little bit of a closer look. So one of the things that I use, and I think I've mentioned it before, is this pin vise. This thing is awesome. Okay, it's got 4 different sizes. You got one there, you got one there, and then on the inside, you can unscrew it, take this bit out, flip it around, and you have other sizes. Okay, but I have the sizes I need on this one, so I'm going to use it just like that. So I'm going to flatten it out a little bit because it is going to be, like I said, wall mounted. So I'm going to start by dropping things on the floor. Don't start like that. Okay, so I'm going to kind of flatten things out a little bit. I want this to flow really nicely. I'm going to end up winding a lot of these together. So I kind of go out and I flatten it with my fingers a little bit just to make sure it flows, kind of like, I don't know, hair or anything like that. I like my wires to be very even. If you've seen stuff I've done in the past, you'll know that's very true about me. But I also like it to flow. So I'm going to bring these babies over here. And I usually start in like sections and just make sure everything flows well. Like right here, I want this to flow over. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. I want this to flow over this way a little bit. So I'm going to kind of move it in that direction. Okay. So we're just kind of maneuvering it a little bit. So I'm probably going to start over here because these are kind of the underneath ones. So I'm going to start by taking, I'm only going to show you how I do one of these because nobody wants to sit here and watch me do this and fall asleep. So I'm going to take these two right here. Okay. I'm going to take my pin vise and screw it a little bit. And then I'm just going to put the ends of my wire into the end of this. Just a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to tighten it. So now it's got a hold of my wire. And I'm going to start twisting. These pin vises are wicked cheap. The ones that I initially got, I actually got for free with some other stuff that I ordered. It just came in the package and I was like, what are those? But now I know, and now I use them all the time. Okay, so I'll show you. This is one right here, and that's using the pin vise. I'm going to use the pin vise on all of these and then attach them to the frame. So that's kind of how I start doing it. You can make these kind of waves, you know, flow however you want to do it. And that's that. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I would be happy to help. Thanks. Bye.